Bay, B. It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park.
So you guys, I definitely got to bring y'all this video just because we got to talk about some things involving PJ Washington and Brittany Renner. Now, it seems like PJ has officially moved on for Brittany, and she has something to say about that because, as you guys can see, just a few days ago on Instagram, she made a whole video talking about stepdaddy season. So you already know we're going to go over this and let's talk about what's currently going on between them. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called TK Wallace Vlogs. Now let's get to the video. So first thing first, let's talk about PJ Washington. Now we all know PJ is currently in the off season with the Charlotte Hornets. Throughout last season, he played 64 games and he averaged 30 minutes per game. PJ averaged 13 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, shooting 44 field goal percentage, and also shooting 38% from the three-point line. He currently is on a 4-year, $12 million contract, and he will be getting paid $4.2 million this upcoming season. So if you guys do not know, about a week ago, PJ went to Miami with the Charlotte Hornets just because Terry Rozier was hosting a mini camp for the entire team. So everybody for the Charlotte Hornets was in Miami together, just having some private runs, and they also was having fun. You already know they was getting lit and stuff on top of that, but they ain't gonna show the world all of that. But they was showing everybody their private runs, and you can tell they actually was working extremely hard, getting their team chemistry together for this upcoming season, because the Hornets did pick up some new players throughout this off season, and you already know they're just trying to get everything together because they definitely try to make the playoffs for this upcoming season. They was very close last year, but they ended up losing in the play-in tournament against the Indiana Pacers. And for PJ Washington, I just really hope he stay even more focused as well, because I know he's been going through a lot of stuff throughout this offseason. Honestly, this year has been probably the craziest for PJ. As you can see, look at everything that has been going on. This is the most clout and attention PJ has ever received. For real, you guys. Even though we all knew about him, he always been a top player in his class. You know, he got drafted, he went to Kentucky and all that, but it's just the fact that he never went through something so crazy involving a certain woman like Brittany, who already had a big fan base and just acting wild, and he got a child with her. So you already know this is really new to PJ, but I just hope he used all this for motivation, because he's a big part of the Charlotte Hornets. They need his presence on offense and defense. He averaged 30 minutes per game. He's been averaging 30 minutes since his rookie year. So you already know once his third year come around, he's still going to put up at least 25 minutes plus. So he has to stay focused, and I definitely want to see him bring up his stats, because when you think about it, the coaching staff really do trust PJ Washington. They let him play 30 minutes per game, and he's only putting up nearly 13 points. So PJ, you really have to stay on top of your game. In my opinion, you should be averaging at least 16 or 17 points. So we just got to see what's going to happen. Now let's talk about his current situation dealing with Brittany Renner. So you guys, it seems like PJ Washington has officially moved on for Brittany, because back on September the 4th, there was pictures surfacing around on social media with PJ taking a picture with this girl named Alyssa, and basically he was just like standing right behind her, just hugging her and stuff, and they was in the mirror and she took the picture. I'm not sure on how it got out there, but I ended up finding it, and yeah, and I didn't make a video on it just because I just wanted to wait to find out more information. So let's fast forward to September the 6th, right after PJ came back from Miami with his team. So that same night, PJ, he made a post on his Instagram and he said, "I'm single." Now check this out, you guys. PJ has turned savage, and I feel like he made that post on his Instagram story for a reason, saying that he's single, because right after the party, he decided to take both of those girls back to his crib. Man, oh man, PJ going crazy. And this is how I know he took them back to his crib, because when you look on their Instagram, both of them took a picture, right? And it probably was PJ who took the picture for them, most likely. And they both was sitting in his kitchen. Well, they wasn't sitting in his kitchen, but they was standing up just posing for a picture, and you could tell it was in PJ's crib. So yeah, they both was at his crib that night, you know what I mean? And PJ was just doing his thing, living his life. So then check this out, you guys. A week later, which was this past Monday, PJ took both of them out to eat. Both of them, literally, man. And this is how I know, because when I looked on their Instagram story, they both was at the same restaurant and stuff, and they was recording with their little boomerangs, you know what I mean? Not even just boomerangs, just showing that they're out eating at a fancy restaurant. And on top of that, they was like showing PJ's hand a little bit, but they just wasn't showing exactly who it was. But I knew it was PJ. It is so obvious, you guys, like for real, it is so obvious, because he was just partying with them a week ago. They came to his crib, then a week later, now they all out to eat. You already know. And on top of that, I did some research, and it seems like both of those girls, they also have a child, as in their own child, but they're best friends. So basically all three of them got a child, but they're just single and just doing their thing, if that makes sense. So I see why both of those girls are messing with PJ Washington, because they all like in kind of messed up situations with their past relationships or whatever. But at the end of the day, PJ just doing his thing, he living his life. And as you can see, Brittany Renner has found out that PJ is going crazy, and that's why she decided to make a video on her Instagram talking about stepdaddy season. Now, man, oh man, oh man, Brittany, you kind of going out bad, just because, like, come on now. I mean, of course you're going to get a stepdaddy from a regular simp dude, but any real dude know that they ain't going to be no stepdaddy. And for PJ Washington, honestly, he's going to become a stepdaddy regardless, because it seems like all the girls he's messing with, they already have a child. So he has a child on his own, and you already know how that goes. So most likely PJ's still going to be a stepdaddy. But for Brittany Renner, she's just looking for another single dude that was similar to PJ, or it has a lot, you know, a top tier dude to become a stepdaddy or whatever. I don't see that ever happening, even though Brittany, she look good and stuff, but man, I don't see that happening, because her mindset is just too messed up for real, you guys. But just watching that video, you can tell Brittany, she's hurt, because she see that PJ has changed. He has woke up and he's moving on. And trust and believe, if you don't think Brittany was on her knees begging PJ to accept her back, you are wrong, because I guarantee y'all that girl was begging him. And I just know PJ, he's just tired. He still messed with her. Of course, he still taught her, because she's his baby mama or whatever. You know, she got to take care of his child and help him out on top of that. But it's just like, bro, you already know PJ, he's not falling for that no more. So I definitely want you guys to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. Man, in my opinion, PJ just got to be careful, because regardless, he's still messing with IG models that already have a child with different dudes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, he's not really helping himself out, because if he end up getting one of these other IG models pregnant, he's going to be in another situation just like Brittany Renner, because they all the same. So it's just like, he really got to be careful and just play his cards right. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press the notification button. Until again, we out.
I am here for it. Okay? Like, people move on. Save the, you should have got the ring first. It wasn't going to work out anyways. It just wasn't going to work out. Let's laugh together and let's raise this baby, you know?